I suppose when this very prestigious agency that had signed me had called me up and said, you have 3 weeks to find another agent. Best of luck. That was a big kick in the and kind of sent me on a wave of like, huh? Because I met a couple other agencies and they were like, let us know when you're in something. Thank you. And that was a big deal for me. And it was very hard because I felt very alone and unrepresented, which sucks. But I've gotten work before being unrepresented. So, you know, agents to me, I don't put a lot of weight in their artistic necessity. The really important learning lesson for me was to delineate the difference between the business and the art. And this is a business that we're in, and I've done pretty well at marketing myself in a commercial sense to the outside world. You know, I've done a lot of commercials and voiceover work, but to me, it seems kind of surface-oriented because it's not really about what I trained to do in the truest sense of the word. You know what I mean, Chantal?
Yeah.
So anyway, that was rough, but we're coming out of it.
You know what? It sucks being a person of color in this country and trying to find acting work. It sucks. It sucks. You look at television, especially right now, there's such a proliferation of shows about towns that don't have anybody but white people living in them. There's The Mormon Show, which only has white people in it. There's My Name is Earl, which is a show about white trash that has one black person in it. There's, you know, Providence, Rhode Island, which apparently doesn't have any people of color living in it. There's, you know, all these shows. I could go on. Dawson's Creek. Apparently in the OC, there's no Asian people, although not from what I've seen when I've visited, you know, Orange County before. But you know what I'm saying? So like, it's like all these shows are telling us, sorry, you know what I mean? We're only interested in those people's lives, you know? And so for me to have gone to a school where I was surrounded by other kinds of artists and to have like artistic fodder all the time, so I could make my own work, so that I could collaborate with other forms. So I wasn't only dependent on a casting director, you know, at a network saying, okay, let's try something different this time. Like I would so much like it to not be different, to just cast somebody, you know, who's multicultural, but that's just the reality of our collective consciousness. It's just the reality of entertainment right now. In the end, you know, that's it. So, so you can either like cry about it and complain about it, or you can get busy and start working with other artists, which is what I chose to do.
Of course, it's nice to have your work acknowledged, but I didn't feel honored, or I felt, okay, now maybe I'll get good scripts. Now I'll get bigger parts. Now I'll make more money. When Moonstruck opened, we were sending our daughter to college on credit cards. That was bad. We had no idea where we would go. I mean, it was like, and it turned our world around. Totally turned it around. We were able I woke up in the morning and I wasn't terrified. I was not scared. I knew we could educate our children. I knew we could pay our bills.
Thank you.